obviously recapping the game. Obviously frustrating the way it ended there. Had our opportunities there at the end to go win it, but didn't obviously finish the game. So get them cleaned up like always, and get ready to go for Jacksonville. In regards to Sauce, it's his calf, his Achilles is good to go, but probably missed some time. How much time I do not know at the moment right now, but ready when you guys are.
Jake, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, you kind of got it there with the sauce portion of it. But when he's out, do you see it just like Mooney stepping right back into that kind of top dog role? Or are you guys going to kind of have to piecemeal it? How do you envision that going?
Yeah, we'll see. I'll talk with Lou this week, and obviously he'll have a game plan set up for the guys we got out there. And obviously, we'll always look at the matchups each and every week with who we're playing to put the game plan together, and we'll go from there.
James.
Yeah, to kind of piggyback off that with I don't know how to phrase this. Is it weird to not have the vision of what your defense was supposed to be when you acquired Sauce? Because you didn't have Mooney, you get him back, and then Sauce goes down, and obviously DeForest is on IR.
Yeah, I think that's the NFL. I mean, guys are going to get hurt, guys are going to get injured, miss time, and like we always talk about, I mean, it's next man up, and you got to put the pieces together and scheme it up and put your guys in position to go be successful. Whoever's out there, we got faith and trust, and whoever steps in to that role and how we use them, we go from there.
Is this like a week to week thing where you have to reassess it?
Yeah, possibly. Like I said, he's going to miss some time. How much time, I don't know, James.
Is the hope that he can? Well, do you expect him to come back this season?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
JJ.
Shane, how did you feel Daniel played yesterday?
I thought he was efficient throwing it. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, 100 passer rating, over 100 passer rating. Made some tight window throws, made some big time throws, obviously stood in the pocket, took some shots. Overall, I thought he did some really good things.
In terms of kind of standing in the pocket, some of those throws to downs that he had in the second half, it looked like he knew there was going to be pressure there and still was able to kind of get the ball out accurately. What did you kind of think of those ones specifically?
Yeah, those are big time throws. Obviously, knowing that you're getting pressure there and you got to get the ball out quick, and him and Downs got to be on the same page. We had the third down, which was huge, 2 of them actually. The one that we're on, like the plus 40, and then we had the one backed up, which was 3rd and 11, where Downs caught on the sideline. Both those were big time plays by both those guys.
Steven.
Hey Shane, what do you make of your offensive line in recent weeks? I don't know if I wouldn't say they've been terrible, but obviously, have they been less consistent, or what's your evaluation?
I think they've done some good things. I think anytime you look back, there's always stuff to clean up, Steven, week in and week out, whether you rush for 250 yards or 100 yards or whatever it is, there's always stuff to clean up and get better at. But I thought, overall, I think those guys have been pretty consistent, but there's always stuff to clean up.
And then with Daniel, I think he's obviously he's battling. He did great under the circumstances, but you have always sort of I guess use his mobility as as part of your playbook, right? Throwing on the run and those kinds of things. How have you navigated like that fine line of trying to work within what he can give you, but also run your offense?
Yeah, I think when you look back at our offense, we did some movement stuff this past week. Obviously, we hit the the naked movement to Tyler for a touchdown. So he's still able to do all those things. But we look through each and every week, game plan wise, on how we can put him in the best position to go be successful moving forward.
Thanks.
Evan.
Shane, do you plan to have kicker tryouts this week?
Chris and his staff handle all that stuff. So I'll defer to Chris on those things.
And then one more on Sauce. Is IR a possibility?
No.
Chap.
Shane, as an offensive guy, when you look at like the last 4 games, and there is a certainly a difference between first 8 and last 4. What strikes you the most? Is it yards per game or yards per play? Lack of third down efficiency? What really gnaws at you that's kind of holding you guys back a little bit?
I think first down efficiency. I think we've been pretty darn good on first down efficiency, but I think what really gnaws at me is the 3 and outs. obviously to start the game with 2 3 and outs. Obviously, you want to create momentum early in the game, and to start with 2 3 and outs there, we got to be better there. That starts with myself. And then obviously stand on the field on third downs, and being efficient on first and second downs is a big part of it, not putting yourself in those third and longs, those second and longs. So being efficient on first down is a big part of it. And obviously, the 3 and outs, we can't have the 3 and outs.
Just a couple more. Joel.
When it comes to Michael Badgley, do you think you guys need to make a move there?
Badge knows he's got to make the PATs. But I love Badge. I love Badge the player. I love Badge the person. And we'll see where it goes. But whoever's out there kicking for us, we got ton of faith in whoever it is. And Badge, he's done a hell of a job. He made big time kicks for us, but obviously we got to make the PATs there.
We'll go with Nathan, and then Jake will be our last question.
A follow-up there, Shane, on Joel's question. When Michael misses that PAT there in the first half, did that change at all how you guys approached going for a touchdown and say, instead of a field goal in any of those situations? I know you guys obviously did have some field goals. I just didn't know if when you have that happen early in a game, if that at all changed how you guys approached drives or looking for points after that.
No, it didn't. I mean, we always have our philosophy on field position, on when to go for it and when to kick the field goals, and all the situations, that we had in the game yesterday. Obviously, they were field goal opportunities there, and we, took advantage of those, and Badge made them.
Thanks.
Jake, last question.
Talked to Tyler in the locker room after the game, and he, as you would expect, downplayed, his illness and playing through it and everything. Was there any real worry, like on your part as his head coach, that he might not be able to go when he popped up on Saturday?
There wasn't. I know he wasn't feeling too good. But he said, he's going to give it a go, and he's like, I'm playing. And so obviously, he went out there and played, and credit to him and his toughness, and that's what he's all about, is being tough and being out there for his teammates. And I thought he played a hell of a game, under the circumstances that he played with.